The dry, hot weather we've had, chances are your hanging baskets and flower beds look like mine. Unfortunately, pretty sad.
Ours too. But the good news is you can freshen up your flowers and veggies right now too at bargain prices. Mikey Hood is outside with garden editor Doug Oster to tell us more. Hi, Mikey.
Ladies, you're right. It has been a dry, hot summer, and I know for me, I've been looking for ways to cool off and stay hydrated. But what about our plants? You know, sometimes they could use a little pick-me-up too. So I am here with garden editor Doug Oster, and he's gonna help us out here today.
These plants definitely need hydrated. You got that right, Mikey.
I saw a few little leaves here falling off.
Yeah, it's been a tough start to the summer where it's just been a lot of heat and not a lot of rain. And if your garden isn't looking as good as it should, I got some ideas for you. First is just go to the nursery and get a container like this. It's already all made up for you. It's on sale. It's going to be inexpensive and it's beautiful. You could just put it on the front porch. Voila, you're an instant gardener.
I love this. It's beautiful. What type of plant
got
is
impatiens and type of lavender in there. And so the impatiens will be done in October, but the lavender would keep going. It doesn't mind frost at all.
Oh, good.
The other thing I was thinking was a nice container. Now this one had some other things in it, but they dried out. They didn't make it. When we do containers, we do your big thriller is in the middle, then a filler, and then a spiller. And so in this case, we've got a tropical hibiscus here, which is a plant that at the end of the season, we could just bring it inside. So we're starting later in the season. I want to get, at being the cheapest gardener in the world, I want to get the most bang for the buck.
That's what I was going to say. So this is the filler.
This is the thriller.
This is the thriller.
Big, number one in the center.
Thriller. Okay.
And then I thought I would have a plant here like this. This is a perennial, meaning that it'll come back on its own year after year. And I'm using those a lot now in containers. And this one is tough as nails. They call it lily tuft is the common name.
Oh, sounds tough.
Well, they use it over at the stadiums. You know if it's in the stadium, it's going to be good. But this is a really cool.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Variegated variety. And
you do that so easily.
It's easy. It's easy.
I mean, there's a little mess here, but
you gotta make a mess. If you're going to be gardening, you gotta make a mess.
Yeah.
That's part of it. And we'll put two of these in.
Oh, this is looking better already.
Yep. Yeah. And then for our spiller.
This has to be the spiller.
That's
this is
right.
the spiller, right?
This is called Creeping Jenny. Now, I have a warning for this plant. This again is also a perennial. Come back year after year. Do not let it escape from the container because you'll never get rid of it.
Oh, you'll never be able to contain it. Okay. So can I help you out here? Can I dump this out?
Sure, throw one right in there.
All right.
Try and keep our social distancing.
I'm spilling, guys, here.
That's good. And then, yeah. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. We'll put one in the front.
Oh, okay.
I like these plants because, again, when you get to the nursery, they're going to be on sale. They're already grown out nice and deep like that, so they're already softening the edge with that spill. And most important, just like us, we need to keep this hydrated.
Okay, yeah.
And so with containers, when it's hot like this, we're watering probably a couple times a week.
Oh, that's it.
Right.
And I mean, and it's tough now because we haven't had any rain. It's been dry.
Containers it's always bigger is better.
Yeah.
That means you need less water. And when we follow our little thriller, filler, spiller, you can't go wrong. Now there's some other things you can be doing in the garden now too. We're getting started now in the vegetable garden to work our way into fall.
Okay.
And so we're looking at all these kind of cool weather seeds that we can start right now in the garden, and we'll be harvesting them in 4 weeks and on into fall. So we've got some mustard greens, kale, we've got radishes, all the stuff that we had started in the spring looking for cool weather. Again, we're starting it now. Even though it's warm and dry now, as we work our way into fall, it's going to cool off and we're going to get lots more rain. And then I did a little...
Well, here's what, before you go on, Doug, there's one question I want to ask you. Like, people, they have brown grass right now because we haven't had any rain. Like, what do you do about that?
If it's already turned brown, that just means it's gone dormant. That's normal for it to do. If you were to try and bring it back, you would be pouring so much water on there, your water bill would be like mine. Which is like, seriously, 3 times what it normally is. And so, if it's already done it, let it go. As soon as we get cooled off and it starts raining again, that grass will come right back. Now, I put in a new lawn this year, and so I've been having to run the sprinkler. Well, you remember. You saw me jump through the sprinkler.
Yes.
I've been running the sprinkler often. And so here I started up some seeds in a container, bunching onions, and I've been nibbling on them this morning. That's why you're over there.
Okay.
One of the reasons.
Yes,
And any cool weather crop, this kale, lettuce. Lettuce is the #1 crop to start right now. But think of onions, other root crops, beets, radishes, that will extend the season. Instead of just ending at frost, all these plants will keep going, and the winters have been so mild. We've been able to take this vegetable gardening easily, without any protection, all the way into November or
Yeah.
later. So
love it.
it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that is a lot of fun. All right, well, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Doug. Yeah, and so if you want more information about Doug and his blog, you can go to Pittsburgh Today Live, and you can find the link to his blog. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Happy gardening, and cheers to Friday, guys.
Yes, Mikey, I have to tell you that my mom told me yesterday, I told her that Doug was going to be on the show today. She said that her tomato plant looks like it's dead. The only thing that looks alive are the bright red tomatoes hanging off of it. She said it's the most bizarre thing she's ever
no,
seen.
She needs Doug to come over this
She does.
weekend.
We
She
all
really
know.
does. That's right. All right, thanks, Mikey. Thanks, Doug.